Hey Israel, it's your girl Shamar. You know, I really struggled with whether or not I do this episode, right? Because I know I'm in a lot of pain. And at first, I didn't want y'all to hear that in my voice. Because whenever I come to you guys, I always want to sound confident. Like I know what I'm talking about. Because who could get behind somebody that don't sound like they know what they talking about, right? I always make sure that I slow down so y'all can hear me. Because the New Yorker in me will rush through a lot of what I'm saying. So I try to make a conscious effort when I'm recording. You know, I'm free to speak truly, but I always want to make sure y'all can understand me. And I always bring y'all a picture, right? You know, that's the way we do things on the front line, right? This week I got a picture. Y'all seen him in a few episodes. That's Obsidian. We usually call him Obi, you know, for short. Gavin named him. I think he did such a great job. I have raised that guy since he was a puppy, but we had Leonidas first. That's our cat, Leo. This is family, guys. And I didn't think at first I should bring this to y'all. I was just going to suffer in silence on this loss. Until I found a passage that let me know I should share this with my family on the front line. You know, this loss right here. One, I feel like this loss took place, and I need to share this with you guys because I recognize I'm not like everybody else. And I'm not saying that to be cocky at all. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I have to recognize I'm not like everybody else. And stay on guard. Shamar means guard, right? Y'all ever wonder where that came from? I didn't give myself that name. Mama gave me that name. I told you before, my dad said I was going to be nobody. He named me Peon. But when I was 11 years old, Mama allowed me to change my name. My aunt who adopted me said, I know you don't like that name. Choose a name you will like. And I had a friend named Helena. And I always liked the sound of the A on the end of that, you know, so I went with Valinda. Valinda. Villinda. I was 11 years old. And that was the name I chose. Who do you think gave me that name? My mother, and I can never get too cocky about her giving me that role. I have to stay on guard for everybody. For our family and for Israel, because when I step away for 1 second, every valuable life is at stake. And this guy right here was so valuable to me. We called him Obi. A lot of people would say, did you name him after Obi-Wan Kenobi? And he was a greater spirit than Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was a greater spirit than anything you could write about. I told my kid he wasn't my favorite, but he was Obi. He was obedient, and he was packed full of sweetness. And I don't know what happened to him, y'all, but I found him after riding around the whole neighborhood looking for him, calling for him. I found him in our alley. with a little blood on his nose. I don't know what happened to Obi, but I can't stop thinking about what could have happened to him. And if somebody harmed him on purpose, he just found a way out the gate, y'all. All I can think of is if somebody harmed him on purpose. I don't do advanced shows for you guys, but I did one last week because I found that chapter that I couldn't find, and I even say in the video, I don't consider this a bonus. I will release that for you guys. But this episode is for the loss of one of my little buddies, man, because I don't think I was on my post like I should have been. I decided to go and have a beer with a friend. What could be the harm in that, right? And the next morning, I found Obi hurt. Gone, y'all. I had to pick up my dog and bury him in one of my favorite shirts. Something I knew I would miss because I'm going to miss him. My cat waits by the door every night. So if you think you don't matter to an animal, if you think their brains don't work, you're confused. And Mama tells us this. Mama lets us know it's not just us she's coming back for. She's coming back for all her creations. And I want the heathen that harmed my dog, Mama. You told me to ask for all the heathens. And I've been doing it lately, guys. I'll find out what happened to Obi. Let me show y'all what Mama says about obsidian, guys. I found this in Job. My heart is so broken. In Job 12:7-10, it said, "But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee." Sorry, y'all, I was trying to close that out. It's over here. "And they shall teach thee, and the birds of the air, and they shall tell thee. Speak to the earth, and it shall answer thee. And the fishes of the sea shall tell. Who is ignorant that the hand of the Lord have made all these things?" See? Oh, yeah. "In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the spirit of all flesh of man." It's in my mama's hand. All right, guys? That's who. She said, all beasts. The beast. Let me tell y'all something, guys. I know this statement is so true because when I found Obi, I just got to tell y'all something that has never left me from when I found my dog. He was laying there and he had a few ants because, of course, now he's gone. So the ants are doing their job. And it's all dry around him. But I find him and I lay my hand on my dog. And I say, "Obi, what happened to you?" And I'm crying over my dog, guys. It's not just a dog, guys. It's loss. And I've had a lot of loss. I've lost my mom. I've lost my dad. I've lost my son. It's lonely in this desert, y'all. But I will not leave my post ever again. When I found Obi and I asked him that, guys, I saw drool fall out of his mouth. 2 drops. Like he was trying to tell me what happened. I just picked him up and wrapped him in one of my favorite shirts. And we buried him right here by his house. But he wanted to tell me what happened to him. Mama said, ask the beasts and they will tell you. Those that are close to those animals. Ask the trees and they will tell you. Trees have cellular memory, guys. Everything can give a witness. It has memory. She knows everything that's going on this plane. It all has memory. All flesh is hers. Proverbs 12:10 says, the just regardeth the lives of his beast, but the bowels of the wicked are cruel. I hope he ran into somebody cruel and wicked, guys. You know? But I regarded him. I regarded him. I'm going to show you all this last thing and I'm going to get out of here and just take time to grieve a little bit, guys, over the loss of this little guy here, guys. Like I told you, I know loss. I buried my son and my dad on the same day, 12 years apart, which is 4 days after my birthday. I know loss. But I'm just tired of feeling loss. And no, you ain't got to worry about me. Because I ain't going nowhere. But I can vent to my family. Right here on this front line, I can tell y'all how I feel and how I hurt behind this loss. Show y'all this last Strong's Concordance entry. Because I'm always telling y'all stuff. I'm always telling y'all how inheritance is a feminine root word. Land, Torah, it's all linked to the female principle. And so is this post. Check it out. This lookout post. It's a noun and it's feminine. It's a lookout post where someone is to be watching. Watching, watchfulness. From everything, guys. We got to learn something from it. And before I came to you guys, I wanted to know, what can I learn from this mother? So that Obi life wasn't lost in vain. And it's this. I got to keep watching. This is my post that I got to remain on for Israel. And I will. Much love to you guys. I will post the pre-recorded episode. Like I told you guys, I don't usually do a pre-recorded episode, but for some reason I did last week. And I felt like Mom just wanted me to, have something that I could give you guys that y'all could understand, because I'm so emotional behind this. But I also got to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know we lost a soldier over here on the front line. Y'all will see Obi in some of the old videos. I wanted everybody to meet Obi when they came to the land, to just fall in love with that little personality of his. So I'm sorry, but Obi's with Mama now, guys. Y'all won't get to meet him. Much love to you guys from the front line. It's your girl Shamar. I'll see you guys next week. I can't even find the exit button right now. Thank you guys for watching.